My name is Mekia Machine. I'm a visual and sound artist living in Harlem. I work a lot with figures, especially female figures. I'm making a lot of work around a sort of sense of self, not just the body, but like what's inside. If we didn't have this sort of body to separate us from what's directly outside, which is like the space, I'm making work that sort of like plays with that space, that sort of in-between space. I've been using Liquitex products since undergrad. I remember just like playing around with some acrylics and really liked it. So I used this soft body acrylics at first, and it's still essential to my practice now. Matching colors are so important to me. It has to be spot on. I do a lot of drawing on my phone or my iPad, and then I try to match from the screen. I'm very meticulous with that, and it's like super important for me to have the colors right. When I was in school, I did this really amazing assignment, which is a color chart, and the professor had us mix all of these different colors, straight out of the tube colors, and then we would have shades and tints and tones of the colors. And it's just like, you really got to see how they work. It's one of those things that just like you will always go back to. And it just sort of taught me the foundation of what colors are, and also how would they mix with whatever other colors, or just like give you options. It just broke it down for me. As an artist, the more you paint or the more you draw, the quicker you're able to sort of get to an idea in your mind, right? Like you're trying to represent something, your techniques get better. But I think I'm trying to leave space to let myself be directed by whatever it is that I'm going through, or like whatever material that comes to me. Once people start seeing your work, you kind of lose the ability to sort of like make and just play around. So I would say just make a lot, just make variations of whatever and just keep making. After painting figures, like realistic figures for so many years, I ended up losing the ability to see in my left eye, and I let that direct me. I wanted to work with colors more. Like I really kind of wanted to hold on to the ability to see colors. So colors became just such an important part of the work that I make. My favorite Liquitex product, I would say Clear Gesso, hands down. Not only does it serve as a primer, but it also serves as a base, like for me to extend my colors with. I like that it doesn't change the material I'm using. It sort of gives me what I need and allows me to still work with a lot with the material. It's important that I know that the material is archivable and it'll last for a while. I think I make work because maybe why most artists make work. We're gonna die. And it's sort of like a wanting to say something or leave something or represent something. And I tend to work and paint a lot of folks that have died. I like the idea that I get to document now, but also document for folks who never got to. And also when I'm gone, I want to be remembered.